Hi, this tutorial is a quick tutorial on how to make some of the fancier text like italicized text and things like that. We're going to be working on a page that we have here called Our New Page. Go ahead and go to that, and right now we just have some text in there. We're going to be editing that from the control panel. I'm going to jump to the control panel now, and I've already got to the text area edit, but I want to be able to use some HTML stuff. So I'm going to go to Resources. I want to open a new window, so I'm just going to click Open in a new window. This brings the control panel up in a new window for me. And I want to use the HTML code snippets page because it has a lot of little neat things we can do. The first we're going to look at is how to create a header. These are headers here. They're size H1, H2, and H3. And basically you have to put some what we call tags on either side of the text that you want to be affected. It's like a set of bookends. This one goes on one side and this with the little slashes it goes on the other. Anything in between there is going to be affected by this. So I'll show you how this works real quick. We're going to make a new header. We'll call it my new header. Okay, and I just need this code, so I'm going to copy this code right here. I'm going to jump back to my other control panel page. It's already open, and I've already at the Our New Page edit area. So I'm going to put this in there. So I've got that in there. It's going to show us a header. Now I'm going to space down a couple. Let's do another example or two. If I wanted to make bold text, for example, I would just we'll just leave it just like it is right here. The text you want to be bold. We're going to make those letters bold, which basically takes those bookends, and these are called strong. It's just a basic thing we use. So anything you put in this middle part would be made bold. So I'm going to right click it, copy this, take it over here and stick it in our control panel, and we have that. I'll go down here and we'll get another example. Let's do if we want it to be italicized text. This is I'll copy that, take it back to my control panel, paste it in here. I'm just going to change this to italicized text. And we can do more than one if we want to. Let's get an example of that. You can do underlined. We see here. I won't go through that, but if you want to center something on the page, we'd use center. I'll go and copy this and to show you how it works. You can put anything in here in between these two tags that you want to, and it would work. But we're going to center this one item on the page. Copy. Stick that in there so that this text is going to be centered when we look at it in a minute. Go ahead and get one more. It has a combination. Let's say we want to bold and italicize the text. We would get something like this. Now notice this one has bold bookends, or tags we call them, on each end, and then inside those it has one for italicizing them. Little eye, whoops, the little eyes here. Okay, so then any of this text in here is both going to be bold and italicized. So I'm just going to copy all this, stick it in there for a sample. Control V, and let's update it and look at it on the page and see what it looks like. Jump back to our page, and I'll refresh the page. And we see how the header looks here. This is the text where we added the bold tag to each side of it. This is the one where we added the little italicized. This is where we told it to be centered, and this is where we told it otherwise. So if you put a picture in a page and you want it to be centered in the middle of this area here, you can use this same center tag on either side of that code that you pasted into your page. So there's some basic advanced text editing for you for your website.